Come in. Good evening. Fantasia.
Norman.
Nice to meet you, Norman.
You as well?
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, that's good. How's the weather?
The weather's good out there. It's pretty nice out.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So what brings you in today?
I'm looking for some type of service. I actually just lost my job, and like as of right now, I'm homeless because I couldn't afford to pay my rent anymore, and so I was evicted. And also I'm a felon, which makes it hard for me to find a new job. And I was coming in to look for any type of services that could help me find maybe employment or housing or even some type of food assistance.
Okay. Well, that's definitely doable. I would like to apologize for your loss and your hardships right now. But I can definitely help you, find new employment, find housing, and give you some resources for food pantries and things like that. I would like to explain to you a few things before we get started. First is the confidentiality. Anything that we talk about here is confidential. It's between you and I. And a third party listed, within your paperwork and things like that. Also, I'll be taking notes as a part, it's just procedure, helps me keep things in order, not mix up clients and things like that. So hopefully that's okay with you.
Yes.
All right. So you stated that you lost your job and you're homeless and things like that. What is of course you would like to find employment to get housed so you're not homeless, but what exactly are you looking for, or how do you plan to move forward? Do you have any plans in place, or?
Well, I mean, I've been job searching to try to find a job, and so if there's any type of any list of employment jobs for felons or any affordable housing, any list or resources and resources for food pantry, then those are the things that I'm really in need of as of right now.
Okay. Yes. That's, like I said, that's doable, and there are resources out there available for you. You mentioned that you're a felon.
Yes.
Okay. It does make the search a little bit more difficult, but it's not impossible. So, tell me about yourself, your strengths. If you need a job, what are some things? Are you qualified in anything, or?
Yes, I have a certification in stick welding.
Okay.
And general labor, forklift driver.
Okay. Well, that's great. So you do have some things under your belt. That helps. It helps a lot. All right. Well, like I said, there's resources out there available for you. First, I'm going to refer you to a place called Urban League. They can help with housing as well as employment. So we'll get a referral in there for you for those two things. Housing Authority, they help with housing, but if I'm not mistaken, you wouldn't qualify being as though you are a felon. But we can still look into that just to be 100% sure. We'll just work our way down the list and knock off any things that you don't qualify for. Also, are you homeless? Like, do you have anywhere to stay, or are you completely homeless?
I'm completely homeless. I don't have anywhere to stay. I don't have any family or anything.
Okay. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. There are some emergency shelters that we can get you into. Sometimes they're full, but there are a few throughout the city, so I'm pretty sure we will be able to get you into at least one of them. So we'll work on that. We can call this a few places today actually for the emergency shelter, and once we get something situated for housing, we can work more diligently on getting you food and employment. Well, employment can come while you're in the shelter, but as far as food, they provide that there at the shelter. You can bring some outside food in, but you can't bring like whole groceries into the facility. So like I said, once we get you situated in some housing, some steady housing, we can move forward with that. But I will still give you the resources for that, just for your own knowledge. So you told me your strength. You have some certifications in welding and I'm sorry, what were the other? Two?
Forklift driving and just general labor.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get the referral in for the Urban League and see what they can do for you. Also, we can, there's a computer lab here that you are welcome to use. There are business hours. I believe they close at 4, but you can use their computers and, job search.
Okay.
If you need assistance, I'll be glad to help you with that if you do need some help. So, let me see here. Well, I'll get this, we'll get this printed up for you, a list of resources, and we can get the ball rolling on filling out applications for jobs, for housing assistance, for food pantries, and emergency shelter. But for right now, shelter is first on our list, being as though you're completely homeless and don't have anywhere to stay. I'll schedule an appointment for next week, and we can see how you're doing, on a job search, on finding employment or housing and things like that. But we will have to schedule an appointment for next week, and we'll just monitor your progress and see how you're doing on this journey.
Okay.
But I'm glad to help you, and hopefully the situation gets better for you sooner than later.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you, Norman.
It was nice meeting you.
You as well. See you next week.
You too.